Last year I had my Google Summer of Code with Aussie organization, and I worked on a project named Social Street Smart. This project aims to develop a Chrome extension to make the internet a safer and more effective service for the users, and it helps us to detect clickbaits, fake news, hate speech, profane words, etc. So different organizations have different procedures to consider you for the application process. Like some require to have some previous open source contributions, while some have their predefined tasks to be completed, and some organizations also conduct some kinds of tests. For example, CERN, and all the organization doesn't focus solely on research level machine learning. So some focus on to create frameworks or libraries to aid machine learning. So if you have basic knowledge of machine learning and some frameworks such as TensorFlow, PyTorch, then that's good enough, and just try to contribute to any org. So to be able to apply, we must have to know the basics of machine learning at first. And I started with Andrew Ng's ML course, and then deep learning specialization, and then CS231 and course. And I also used to refer to mlcourse.ai's blog, which is a very great source of learning. And once you are pretty well about your preparation, then you can start with any organization and start contributing. Okay, so there are a list of projects which you can contribute, and I will just give the names of some, like HoneyNet, VideoLAN, CC Extractor, Red Hat Labs. And for Red Hat Labs, if someone is more of research oriented, then they should try Red Hat Labs. And then we have Aussie, CERN, MLPack, Julia, and you can also try to TensorFlow. And for a more detailed list, you can always go to GSoC analyzer or any other analyzer, or you can just go to the archives. Okay, so it varies a lot, and some may have to improve existing tools and frameworks, libraries, or improving machine learning models if let's say any org uses it as a tool. So at my time, I just created a list of organizations along with the tech stacks being used, and I had a broad option for the tech stacks. And since I was looking for both machine learning as well as web development, and at the later stages, I just shortlisted 3 organizations where I could make few PRs. But later on, I stick to one as I was quite sure for that organization, and the rest 2 were overcrowded, so I had to leave it. So I used to read articles on Medium or some other blogging websites, such as I mentioned, mlcourse.ai, and some courseworks like I mentioned CS231 and deeplearning.ai, etc. And if you want, then YouTube videos are also, some YouTube videos are also very helpful, so you can just check them out. Okay, so most of the industries use TensorFlow since it's easily servable, but yeah, few also use PyTorch, and PyTorch dynamic computational graph is used by some researchers as well. So if you want, you can learn both, and that would be very good.